go up one more. Up a flight of stairs. Why is it called a flight? I never knew. Never know. Unless I actually decide to look into it. Right. Galaxy map. I now have free roam at the entire Normandy, so let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a talk to some people and get to know our new crew properly. Anyway, hello and good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending where and when you are in the world. It is I, Jimbo Jones, and welcome back to Mass Effect. As I said just now, we're gonna have a little talk to our crew.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Racist?
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
You doubt my decision.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school. Following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, got some renegade points for having a go at Presley. Oh well. I mean, if we were to look at my Paragon compared to my renegade, 2 renegade points is really nothing, so... What was I going to do? I was going to meet more of my crew. Apologise. Still got a bit of a cough from the other day. So, down we go. And open up Shepherd's Locker, see if I can get any more. Done it already. It's a one-time thing apparently. And now we won't talk to Caden, we will talk to... who's over here? Is this where Garrus is stationed? Ooh, bloop. Literally no one's stationed here. This is on, I'm thinking of the other Normandy. I'm thinking of Mass Effect 2 there. Because Garrus is on the crew deck normally. Let's go into here. This is my cabin now. Huh. Got some more codex and some more XP. It's all good. Right. Oh, itchy hand. Can replenish our Medigel. Anyway, once we talked to the new crew members, we will go and recruit the final crew member before doing some of the side missions, I think. Gonna be good. Hopefully. Who knows? Not me. I honestly am just trying to kill time while we're taking this really, really slow elevator. Down, down, down to the very depths of the Normandy. Oh, we're here. Right. Oh, there's Gareth. Hello, Gareth. Speak to me.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Horrible cough. Anyway, yeah, he makes a good point.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Right. Well, that's Gareth. We should really see if he's actually got some...
Commander, good to see you.
No personal problems. That's good. Ashley Williams. Right.
Nice ship you got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Well, that's put a dampener on my day. No, it hasn't, but you know. Poor Krogan, eh? Right. Moving on. Ooh. I was looking the wrong way. We want to go see if we can find Tally, which I believe she's in here. With the engineer. Never actually talked to him. Let's talk to him.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
No, I came down to see her, not you. Whatever. Right. Oh. More codex entries, but more XP and credits. Whoop. That's a randomly generated NPC. I'm gonna have to have a look at that at some point. Right, what am I doing? Talking to Tally.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
I could just be such a bitch. Gathering information on us? I'm not a xenophobe though. Normally they're not the ship's special. Ship special.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I should go.
Right. We have now talked to all of our new crew members. Woo! Right, what am I doing? Now we're going on a mission. A mission to talk to the Alliance Requisition Officer.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
I might buy some
Well,
armor for
as
Shepard.
long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm
Go on,
on a
then, let's
job.
have a look.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Gordon Bennett. How the hell are you gonna? Can I literally? Yeah, that's what was the point. I couldn't afford any of that. Literally, I've never bought armor and things in this game. I completed it on the PC, but I've never actually bought. Let's just talk to Ashley.
Commander?
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Okay, well,
Ma'am.
right. What was it? We need the elevator, which is over there. He's going back up. Elevator. then we turn to face this because that's the one that opens. Yeah, literally 1-2 playthroughs of this. PC and Xbox. I have never actually bought any armor or even weapons for Shepard. I've usually do salvage weapons and scavenge stuff, and it works for me. So, we have to go up one more, up a flight of stairs. Why is it called a flight? Never knew, never know. Unless I actually decide to look into it. Right, galaxy map. Zoom out. Right. So now we have DLC, which we will do the DLC at some point later. So we can go to Navaria, the heuristic site, Pharaohs. Correctly, there's also side quests in the Hawking Eater and the Argus Wheel, I believe. Or is it Hades Camera? Anyway, we told Captain Anderson we were going to focus on finding Liara. So to the Artemis Tower, Sparta, Knossos, Athens, Macedon. I actually cannot remember. Let's go for Sparta. Goodbye, Citadel. Beep, beep, beep. Normandy reversing. Normandy reversing. Pew! It's moving really fast. Not that fast to me, but that. I love that. Just how mass relays work. It's like a just slingshot. Right. Endless. I believe we've gone to the wrong star system. If we zoom out, I believe it's actually this one. Let's go to the Knossos star system. Look at that loading screen. It's just like, it's a different form of hyperspace. Theron, I think it's Theron. Let's try. I believe it is Theron is the right, we'll take Rex and Sally, so we've actually got a decent mix between biotic tech and combat. Except the maker, right.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Thank you, Joker. Right, I'm just gonna have a look at the journal to see if I'm in the right place. Somewhere in the Artemis Somewhere in the Artemis Tower cluster. I do apologise for the cough. It creeps up on me sometimes. Right. Spinny, spinny, whoa, floaty. I am basically this. I nearly just killed myself. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? Just a quick whee into the lava would have been a brilliant end to Commander Shepard's little mission. Right. Oh no, we got up here, don't we? Thank you. Do. Guest drops. Yeah, we're definitely. Oh.